Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings Today TV. The electionary period is in top swing. Lots of Nigerians are talking on the street. It has taken a different tone entirely. Peter Obi seemed to be everybody's solution card, while other politicians are talking about probably paying WAEC school fees for children, feeding children, and all that. It looks like the people in the street have decided to campaign for Peter Obi. But this one is one video so emotional that has got a lot of Nigerians really worried. Now, it's not a case of Peter Obi campaigning, say people should vote for him. But it's not a case of people telling Peter Obi, come what may, you just have to sit on that seat of Aso Rock. You have to change the status quo. As a young man, well, I won't call him young, is going through a lot, health issues. It's not something for me to interpret or to narrate. It's for you to hear him talk about it. It's quite a strong one, and it clearly shows how decayed our system is, and how if we do not do something fast about it, I don't know if there will be a Nigeria to call our own eventually after 2023. But in another news, let me let you watch the video, okay, so that we'll look at this. And in another news, there's also a prominent musician, Paul Okoye, have decided to go tribal. They have decided to tell Nigerians where he stands and what to do. Watch the video together with.
If you're rich and healthy in Nigeria, you may not understand what many other people are going through. Behind me is a hospital that I went for treatment for the past 3 days. I had an accident and I have fracture on my neck and one of my legs. For 3 days, I could not get proper medical attention with all the money paid. With all the money paid. The right doctors are supposed to attend to me. The main doctor traveled abroad for greener pasture. Leaving people in the hands of quack doctors and nurse Eliza. Quack nurses. And for 3 days, I could not get what I paid for. Including the x-ray. Because there was no light. The rich will be sick and fly themselves abroad to seek for medical attention. Most of the hospitals we have in Nigeria are mere mortuaries. And that is why people are dying every day. And our leaders do not care. Our leaders do not care. Those who destroy this country do not care about what people are going through. You need to see the number of people that are dying every day because of lack of proper medical attention. All they know about is money, collecting money without proper medications, with fake drugs, without equipment, and government do not care. We have yet another opportunity by next year to vote another leader. Where is Peter Obi? Where is Peter Obi? Where is Peter Obi? Where is Peter Obi? Give us Peter Obi before all of us will die in this country. Oh.
Alright, welcome back. A lot of Nigerians have been reacting to this video. So one or two persons have been saying the one that caught his attention is that part. He said Nurse Eliza. Nurse Eliza. For some of us who don't know who Nurse Eliza is. In those days, they call Nurse Eliza the one that is quack. The one that learns by the roadside, that will tell you mix para with the Sunday tonic. The malaria is gone. Those days, but it's not saying that those are the things, those are the kind of nurses we now have in some of our sectors, where those that mix para, Nurse Eliza, now is that the good ones, the qualified ones, they've gone for greener pastures, they've moved to Canada, US, Europe. We now have Nurse Eliza and those learning work. Say, can imagine if you don't have money, but let's be real. This is one pandemic that has been with us for so many years, but just that it's driving home now, where the doctors cannot keep going on strike. How can you be here? Your colleague that went to medical school with you is in an abroad diaspora telling you, I'm making 100 times what you make, and the facilities are great, and I don't even attend to one patient. I don't attend to 100 patients to one doctor. I just the shade 20 max 20 or even 13 in some countries, some hospitals, and here you'll be on duty 24 hours, only you, and they will not still pay you allowance money, they will not pay you hazard money, they will not still pay your salary complete, they'll be telling Nigeria is owing, but you don't care that you also have family. And these are the things that make some of these best hands, they call it brain drain, move from Nigeria to other parts of the country or other parts of the world. And now we are left with what? Now, let's be truthful to ourselves. Is there any time you've ever heard, these prominent politicians, unless you hear that they have gone to Paris for medical checkup? We don't have hospitals in Nigeria. Don't you have federal hospitals in Nigeria or even state hospitals? They don't patronize them. Facilities, you do X-ray. Who will interpret the X-ray? She is the expert that you have trained that will interpret it. But they will go and they will not. They will go and do their medical stuff and come back. The only thing they treat is probably malaria. And that's what the young man is saying. He said, look, if we miss someone who is not thinking of tribalism, who is not thinking of his pocket, who's not thinking of vote buying, you will now understand where this man is heading to where he's coming from. Like he rightly said, if you've never been sick, you will not understand why you need to go to the hospital. And when you go to the hospital, you now understand that the health in its way, in its own, is wealth. And these are just subsectors of Nigerian economy that is decaying. Is this security? You want to go to security, you want to go to the bad roads. Almost every part of Nigeria is going through one problem or the other. And that's why he's calling on Nigerians, because it's not only his vote that will count. Everybody's vote is counted. We keep hearing people criticizing Peter Obi. It's okay. Constructive criticism is allowed. But can we get to hear the interviews also done by other candidates? Can we also get to join issues? Can we hear their views as well? But it looks as if, everybody's now against Peter Obi. If he says something, say, why did he say this? Can we also hear other people's views so that Nigerians can have what we call balanced view and make their choice? But they don't even want to grant interviews. And if they're not granting interviews, how do we get their views? And that person who is willing to grant interviews, which is Peter Obi, they are busy antagonizing him on all counts. Look, it is what you have. Even the Holy Book says, out of the abundance of their heart, the mouth speaketh. Peter Obi is speaking what he feels he can do or what he would love to do under right circumstances. You have gotten the running mate who also seemed to understand the dynamics. Just fairly recently, a rude boy of Peter Obi decided to go. He said he is Yusuf obedient, meaning Yusuf Obi, then he's obedient, which means he's already endorsing and he's telling his people, come on, back at the Salah, let's do this and let's deliver. Even the likes of Aisha Yusuf is saying, look, Peter Obi, he does not give shish. If you think he's going to vote by, it's not going to happen. So let's support those who can, support him with moral support. I saw a young lady already showing bags of Peter Obi, wanting to share it to the market women all over the market. She did it for free. I've seen some people who also did flyers. Some people put posters, billboards, all for free. Some are doing. Peter Obi does not even know them personally. Peter Obi's people are on the streets. They're advocating for him. When the LP chairman said that they're going to have about 15 agents in their polling unit, in each polling unit, they're asking them, where will you get them? Where are your members? From which place where you get to get them? The streets are already getting geared up towards 2023. The only thing that may stop people from voting is when there's no security or if there's some sort of rigging. But the people, if they can do it in Edo, it's possible nationwide. Well, let's say a place that you have heard what the man said. He's shouting, where is Peter Obi? Oh, Peter Obi, they are calling you. Your people are calling you on the street. Say, please, 2023, no matter what it takes, you and Yusuf, Datti, have to just find your way there and start correcting the anomalies and decadence that we've already found in Nigeria. Let's meet in the conversation. What's your take in the video?